551 back from G-Fest 25 2018. This is the haul. Show y'all what I got. It's going to be quick. It's going to be easy. I didn't get much at G-Fest, but what I got I felt was very special. First off, I got this from Mr. Jeremy Souls. Summit Kaiju. I attended the panel, and I was the cameraman. For those of you who watched it on Facebook, that was me filming it. So he gave me this for doing that. He really enjoyed the filming that I did for it. Also, kind of friends as well online. So, yeah, part of Summit Kaiju, and he hooked me up with another shirt. So, yep, something new. Also, another shirt I bought for Vampire Robots. Got that there, or right over there, from Michael Cherkowski at the Vampire Robots table. Awesome guy. I really ran out of funds towards the end, but couldn't walk away without this shirt. They just had them made and had to have one myself. In fact, I think this is the last one that was 2XL that I got. So, yeah, I'm a big boy nowadays. Alright, so those are clothing. Let's get into bigger things. First off, I got this. Now, I had this before I went up to G-Fest, but something very special about this now. Those of you who know me on Facebook, well, you're going to know this now. I got this signed by Megumi Odaka. You don't know who that is? That was Miki Sagusa from the film Godzilla vs. Biollante all the way to Godzilla vs. Destroya. I feel that she did the best in Godzilla vs. Destroya. I feel she had a far more bigger range of acting and more to work with in this film. She was great in the other films, but those were building up to this. I feel she did the best in this. And I'm so glad that I stood in line all those hours to get her signature. I don't regret it at all. Okay. Yep. Miki Sagusa. Wrote in Japanese, 2018, 7/14 with a big heart. Megumi Odaka, thank you. Okay. Set you right to the side. I'm going to get that picture that I showed. I'm going to get that printed out somehow. I'm going to have it put in there with it. So, something very special. Favorite actress from any of the Godzilla films. I thought she did awesome. And, yeah, moving on. So, in the dealer's room, I'm a fan of Bob Eggleton. And this is a new picture that he had done and that he's been drawing. And he first showed it off on Twitter, and I retweeted it saying this is a must-have. Walked right by his table, and I saw it. I immediately got it. Okay, it's Godzilla 1984 coming out of the ocean. Blue fins all glowing while a volcano is going off in the background. Love it. And I got him to sign it as well. I mean, he insists on signing it as well. That's the awesome thing about when you buy artwork at G-Fest. They will sign it for you. There's that. Okay. Extra artwork that I got from this one table. I'll tell you exactly who it was. They gave me their card. From Ray from RF Generations. RF Creations. Sorry. I need glasses nowadays. Alright. I know. I'm going to get glasses. I'm going to look goofy, but I do need glasses. First picture I got, he was doing a deal, buy 3 for 10, I think he was. He gave me a deal. I got 3 pictures. So first off, I'm a big fan of Shin Goja. Had to have that done. Had to buy that. Next up, in his gallery, Godzilla vs. Biollante. Okay. I know Mr. Venegas is going to like that. Okay. And lastly, a new one, because he had the Godzilla vs. Biollante last year, and I wanted to get them, but ran out of funds last year, but I had funds this year. This new one he did, Godzilla vs. Gigan. Very Trendmaster-y on here. You can see, if you've ever owned any of the Trendmasters Godzilla figures, you see the Gigan, the claws are like it, as well, plus Anguirus is also a, like his Trendmasters form. There's nothing wrong with that. I like the Trendmasters line. Yes, I'm one of those people. I love the Trendmasters figures for Godzilla. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, they are gorgeous figures. Yeah, Artistic Liberty is done with them, but Artistic Liberty is done with a lot of figures. So, I love Trendmasters, and I saw this, and I had to have it. It's got the blue gem at the top. That's what a Gigan is born from. Got Ghidra in the top corner with the Godzilla Tower, plus Godzilla, Anguirus, and Gigan. Plus at the bottom, we've got the ending of Godzilla and Anguirus swimming back to Monster Island. Okay, love this. Had to have them done. He had to have them bought. He did these and gave me a nice deal on all three of them. Okay. Next up, I had bought this. I'm a huge fan of Godzilla 1954, Gojira. And if you watch some of Leslie Chambers' reviews, he actually has a shirt by this artist as well. Unfortunately, I lost his thing, his his card. So I'll put a picture of it here when I find it. Okay, and I'm going to send him an email in a few months to see if he can do a commission. I'm going to give him some time to cool off, because G-Fest was very, very busy this year. With Megumi Odaka, plus with Kenpachi Satsuma, with Don Fry. It was just so many people. There's like double the amount of people were there. Lots of people were there this year. What are you doing? Thank you. Stop that. Okay. Also, when I was down in Artist Alley, I stopped by Jeff Zornow's table. And he made a special poster this year, a special piece of artwork for Destroy All Monsters, because it is the 50th anniversary, and he made this awesome poster. And I had to have it. So I went over and I bought it from him, and he was nice enough to sign the bottom of it for me as well. I'm going to unwrap this, and I'm going to put it in its own frame. I'm going to hang it probably over there. I'm going to do a little review maybe on it. But I'm going to show off a lot of pictures. So if you know Jeff Zornow, or you've never heard of him, go on Instagram. Zornow Must Be Destroyed, or if you know him on Facebook, this is awesome. You probably know what I'm already talking about, but I had to have this. This was originally supposed to be the last Godzilla film, but Toho did not do that. I'm very happy they didn't, because we got a lot more greatness. But this is a culmination of a lot of their kaiju all in one film. But couldn't say no when I saw it. And a buddy online gave me this book. His name's Neil Winslow, a friend of mine, and it is called Vancor. Okay, he wrote it. He published it. Published by Archway Publishing, and he gave me a copy. Okay, it's about prejudice. It's about racism. And I haven't had a chance to sit down and actually read the whole book, but since I'm home and I have more time to do things, I'm going to give this a look over. But once again, it's called Vancor by Neil Winslow. And don't want to spoil anything. I can't really spoil anything right now, but it looks interesting, sounds interesting, and it's right up my way. Okay. Now, figures. Where did I get the figures? All three of these figures are 25 centimeter. I was going to get the gigantic 64 Rick at G-Fest. However, the price did not agree with me. At least it didn't agree with the way how things are going. Okay, I don't not want to get it. I couldn't get it because of reasons. Okay, financial reasons. I got Shin, the gigantic, when things were great. Okay, I held off on this figure for now because it's summertime. I have a lot more things to pay and a lot more things to do around the summertime. Plus, we're out in G-Fest. You know, plus we didn't stay at the same hotel as the event. We stayed next door to it, and we had to walk a very far ways to get our soda, get food, and stuff like that. So a lot of extra money had to be spent this year to upkeep us, and it was a lot more difficult. So $700 all at once, I would have been broke in the first day. I wouldn't be able to meet Megumi Odaka. I wouldn't be able to buy dinner for several nights for my brother and I. We were pretty much eating Chex Mix and ordering pizza. And yeah, that got pretty expensive, so I had to skip on the gigantic. I feel bad. I'd love to have it. I'd love to have pretty much any X Plus figure, but, you know, I had to say no to that one. Okay, so, moving on to the main event. What do we get? So, this one table. They didn't have a card, but Kenton Enfield, you're watching this. Thank you very much. This is the original release for this figure. This is the Godzilla Rick 1971. The original release. Inside the box. Gave it to me for a great deal. Well, I bought it for a great deal. And it's awesome. Has the original paint job where it's got that smoky look to him rather than the reissue where pretty much he's all black, more normal suit accurate. But this looks like he's still in the battle with Hedra, which is awesome and had to have it. And they sold it to me very much. Thank you. And the guy I was working with, Chris, thank you very much for this. And thank you for selling it to me. And yeah, can't wait to open it and have an unboxing for it. And in case you're wondering, oh, but why would you do that after 2011? Well, I'm going to keep that part and I'm going to put it with the figure. So that part will always be remembered with this. Okay. It'll be my figure. I have no intention of reselling any of these, but I will keep that one part for this. It has a 2011 sticker on it, making this 7 years old, and yeah, I will be keeping it. Don't worry. We're going to keep part of it. Don't worry. So, another one. At Claw Mark Toys, I got the 25 centimeter Godzilla 1984. Unfortunately, this is just the standard, but as the standard, the Rick would have come with Super X. I really wanted Super X to come with this, but I might be having a new line on where I can get the vehicles for these figures, and I'm going to look into that a little more, like Toho Machine Shop or something. I've talked to Butch about that. Brutazilla, he was there as well. Got to see him, plus a bunch of other people. But, yeah, Godzilla 84. This thing goes for, like, $800 on eBay. And I've always wanted this figure. I always wanted them to do a reissue of it, but it doesn't look like they're going to. But I saw it at Claw Mark Toys, and David Eric Dopko was there, and shook his hand, got to say hi, told me how much it was, and I pretty much said yes. When I found out it wasn't the Rick, I had to wait a few minutes to think about it. I waited 5 minutes. I walked away from the stand for 5 minutes, came right back around, gave him $300, bam, got it. So, yes, I will be unboxing him soon as well. And for the main event, the final figure that I got the 25 centimeter box. Well, inside the box is Ghidorah the three-headed monster. 25 centimeter, and this is the original release. So, yeah, and they gave it to me for a great deal. I can't remember the name of the table either, but the guy working there, he knocked off a few bucks for it as well. So, yeah, I'll be unboxing this a little later as well. So, yeah, I wish I took a picture of him, but mine isn't really all there anymore. Other than that, this is Gojo851 saying that G-Fest 25 was awesome. The dealer's room was awesome. The artist gallery was awesome. I got to see so many friends. I got to meet Megumi Odaka. I had friends helping me out there as well, just sitting down, shooting the breeze about stuff. Just so many jokes, so many good times to have out there. It was so awesome. My brother came out with me as well. It was magical. It was wonderful. The 25th anniversary. Yes, the line for Megumi Odaka was long, but it was worth sitting in. I got to meet Godzilla Files there as well. Wish I took a picture with him, but we were all kind of cranky because in the spot where we were, there wasn't any air conditioning, so we were all like swimming in our own sweat. And this one girl, I felt bad for her. She had the 30 centimeter Hedra in front, but she was carrying it while she was carrying her phone. She had a Sprite with her, and we were sitting in this line. We got in line at 1:20 to meet Megumi Odaka. We didn't meet her where we were until about 4:30. Now, that's not me picking on it. I'm just saying that's how busy and how many people wanted to meet her. That's just how important that she is to the Godzilla community, and how important she is to a lot of people, including me. So we really wanted to meet her. It was awesome out there. The gallery where they had all the models was awesome, plus the showcase galleries. We got to see the different paints and paintings as well. Plus, I got to see part 3 of the Hybrid series, the Kenshin trilogy. Yeah, Wrath of the Hybrid. Enjoyed it. I felt that Godzilla was awesome in it. Everything about him was very natural. A lot of the monsters were handled in a very naturalistic way. The music was awesome. The animations were great. The one teeny tiny criticism that I have, it's not that it's a criticism in a bad way. It's just I noticed this. They used a lot of Halo assets. That's not entirely a bad thing. It's just it was very distracting. Now, does it mean it's a bad film? No, it's a fun film. Okay, Rich Iso's in it. Diego Doom is in it. It finishes off the trilogy in a great way. Sad ending, but, that's the way it is. So, and it's online right now on YouTube. So if you want to watch, go to GojiFan93's his YouTube channel, and it's there. I watched a little bit of it again in the hotel room before getting on the plane to come back home. Which it is now 9:48 here in Florida. I'm going to start on reviewing these and catch y'all with the next video. Until next time, please like, comment, share, subscribe. See y'all next time.